Hello, let's play Connections for Wednesday, June 3rd. But first we reveal our dad joke of the day and this day in history. So, when do you know when the moon has had enough to eat? When it's full. So should new moon be called empty moon? All right. And what do you think happened on June 3rd, 1965? Edward White becomes first American to walk in space. On June 3rd, 1965, 120 miles above Earth, Major Edward H. White II opened the hatch of the Gemini 4 spacecraft and stepped out of the capsule, becoming the first American astronaut to walk in space. Attached to the craft by a 25-foot tether and controlling his movements with a handheld oxygen jet propulsion gun, White remained outside the capsule for 23 minutes. As a spacewalker, White had been preceded by Soviet cosmonaut Alexei A. Leonov, who was the first man ever to walk in space on March 18, 1965. The Gemini space flights were the first to involve multiple crews, and the extended duration of the missions provided valuable information about the biological effects of longer-term space travel. When the Gemini program ended in 1966, U.S. astronauts had also perfected rendezvous and docking maneuvers with other orbiting vehicles, a skill that would be essential during the three-stage Apollo moon missions. All right. Cool space stuff. I'd like to thank the following members for starting a new month. Thank you to Cat in a Hat and Todd Collier. And special thanks to Thomas Stambo for 23 months now as a super supporter. Thank you for your incredible support. All right, let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Ray, Jasmine, Colorful Bell, Sticky, Pasty, Brown Sushi, Gummy, Airy, Sugary, Samosa, Fatayer, Ursine, Empanada, and Moan. Samosa and empanada feel like similar concepts, just from different cultures. The samosa is like potato in like a shell-like thing, and I don't know if shell is the right word, but then empanadas are kind of like that too, aren't they? So that's an option. Sushi's not really like that. I mean, it's something inside of a roll, I guess. But maybe I'll think about some other categories first and see what pops out. Jasmine, Disney princesses, flowers, scents. I think is jasmine a color as well? Is it like a purplish color? I still don't know what fat agar is, so maybe I should think about okay. It's more of a hope and desire rather than a rule, but if I don't know what the heck a word is and it seems weird, maybe it's used in purple, so we just need to wordplay it. So like starts with fat, for example. I'm trying to find if it has a start or ending that other than fat. Not that I'm seeing. So is there anything else that starts with something that might go with fat? Like there's I don't think it's this, but there's the like essential parts of cooking, like fat and heat, and I don't know. There were other ones. Can't remember. Huh. Now, pasty. As far as I know, that only has the one thing. It's like the nipple covering. Is it also like some kind of pastry? Or are they trying to make us read that wrong? Also, airy appears to be Aries without the S. Is airy also eagle's nest? I feel like that's Aerie. Could we be doing constellations or star signs or something without the last letter? Ursine. I mean, Ursine is like a bear, and that is still kind of associated with constellations, like the Ursa Major, Ursa Minor. I'm like really not confident about this. Also, I don't know what else. You know what? We do have Moan, which is Moana without the ending. So if we're doing Disney princesses, I guess Jasmine wouldn't be there if we're missing the last letter. Huh. This is a weird one. I haven't been able to really pick anything out properly. What's brown and sticky? A stick. That was my favorite joke as a kid. I had the follow up to it as well. What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. And then the final follow up. What's green, fuzzy, and would kill you if it fell from a tree? A pool table. Tell that to your kids. They'll love it. All right. Brown, bell. Colorful. What are we doing with these words? Something could be sticky and gummy. Like just kind of like a texture type thing. Which are generally unpleasant texture. Like it's jammed up. I mean, I don't know, maybe I scrolled. Maybe sugary. I don't know if pasty maybe. Yeah, pasty could mean like a paste. So I'm gonna circle this as possibly yellow. As just like it's got kind of this property of being viscous. Gets stuck in things. That's my thinking there. Ray Charles. Charlie Brown. Kristen Bell. I don't know. Just naming people. Belle. Okay. So I mean, Belle is also a Disney princess missing a letter. Oh, and this is Ariel. Okay, so we have Disney princesses missing a letter, but what? But Jasmine is then a red herring for that. Is Fatayr missing a letter? Ray. The issue is I may not know a modern Disney princess if given the full name, much less missing a letter. But we're gonna mark this as purple, as Disney princesses minus a letter. I don't think Jasmine's gonna go with it. I think that's just how you spell Jasmine. I don't think there's a missing letter there. So that's interesting. I still think samosa and empanada go together. What's Ursine doing then? Is Ursine maybe missing a letter to be a... Maybe not. Maybe Ursine and brown are both brown colors. I don't really think that helps anyway. I was just thinking how bears are brown, although there's black bears and white bears. But yeah. So maybe these foods go together. Maybe Fatayr is some kind of food. I don't think any of these other ones work for it, which is why I'm thinking that. So I'm going to call this blue because it's a little bit of a trivia type category. Factual knowledge. So we're going to say these are like rolls. I don't know. So that would mean one of these is our... So colorful's not going to be a Disney princess. And Jasmine isn't missing a letter. So I don't think that's going to be a Disney princess missing a letter. So we're down to... I don't know what Jasmine and colorful go with. Ooh. And this would be green? Maybe the sushi category is green. Of these, I feel like Ray is the most likely to be just a name missing a letter. Unless it's just Jasmine. I really don't... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to say it again. I just don't think that's missing a letter. I think Jasmine is... That's how you spell her name. So maybe it's Ray. Would it be like Raya or something? Is Raya the one who would turn into a bear? I don't remember the name of what her name was. I saw that one recently. Is that even Disney? I think it is. Or is it Pixar? So I'm gonna call this one blue, but I don't know what it is. But we're gonna see if Ray goes with this purple. It does. Disney princesses minus a letter. So I do think this other one's blue just because I don't know what it is, which is a lame reason, but brown, jasmine, ursine, colorful. I just don't get it. Like it's not probably not going to be a fill in the blank. Although sometimes blue is like words that follow this, so it is a fill in the blank, but they didn't want to call it a fill in the blank. I could be wrong about something else, but I'm going to try this one. No, that wasn't even one away. Okay, so that's the issue. I'm wrong about something else. Wasn't even one away. Well, now that I've made a mistake, I want to check if this yellow's correct. That yellow's not correct. Oh. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing. Well, maybe this blue is correct. No, that's one away. Okay. Well, now I don't get any more mistakes, but it's probably not fat tailleur then, or maybe not sushi. I don't know. I don't know what fat tailleur is. But I do think these two still go together with sushi or fat tailleur. And then this wasn't even one away, so I need to come up with a different category. Oh, wow. I mean, there's got to be like a simple yellow in here, right? That's what I thought sticky, gummy, sugary, and pasty was going to be. Just like adjectives for viscous. I could see sugary not going in there. Sticky, gummy. Colorful is an adjective. Brown is an adjective. What does jasmine go with? An ursine. I probably should have realized that because that category didn't make any sense, it meant I was wrong, but I thought I had it. Could samosa and empanada not be a category? I'm not sure. Well, no, they probably are because it was one away. So either sushi or fat tailleur goes with it. I know for a fact that sushi's a roll, but it doesn't really resemble these two. So is there something else that would resemble those? Maybe a pasty. Is it? So let's say these went together. That means sushi belongs with something else. Ursine is maybe an adjective as well, like a bear. Maybe it's bear related things. You got gummy bears, you've got ursine, you've got brown bear. There's sugar. Isn't there a sugar bear? I'm not sure, but maybe this is like being bear related, in which case that's probably the blue, not the green, but I'm just going to color this something. I could still get reverse rainbow just with three mistakes, which isn't really a true reverse rainbow, but I need to figure this out. Maybe these are bear related terms. Gummy bear, sign, brown bear. Sushi bear? I don't think there's any bear named Sushi, is there? Sugary bear, jasmine bear, sticky bear. So we've got colorful. So the thing is, sushi is not an adjective. These are adjectives. Well, is jasmine an adjective? Jasmine's a noun. Can jasmine be an adjective? Or maybe pasty is supposed to be our adjective, and then jasmine goes with. I don't know about that. Going with the rolls. Colorful. Are we describing something specifically? It's colorful, it's sugary, it's sticky. It's not sushi, it's not. I don't think it would be described as jasmine. So maybe pasty does belong in there. No, didn't I try sticky, pasty, gummy, and sugary, and that wasn't one away? So it wouldn't be pasty. Fat tear. I wish I knew what this was. I'm just kind of assuming it's some kind of food, but like it sounds Middle Eastern. Oh. Um, Arabic, I guess I should say. Sticky, sugary, colorful, brown? But then we don't get brown bear. Well, I don't have much of a streak, so I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see if this locks in. I don't think it's right. I think I wasted too many mistakes earlier. All right, so that was correct, and it was blue. Okay, so we're still in the game. Savory stuffed pastries. There we go. Mm, I still like the bear idea. Brown bear, ursine, just means bear, and gummy bear. There must be a sushi bear or something. What's that? What's that bear cartoon? Smarter than the average bear. I don't think sushi is the name of one of them, is it? I can't remember the names of any of them though. I don't think it's sushi though. Sushi is the name of my mom's late cat. Does that help? Um, I can't decide whether sushi or jasmine goes with these, but I don't think sushi's going to go with sugary, sticky, and colorful. So if I'm right about this category, I'm going to put sushi in with bear related things. No, I was wrong. Okay, well, what was it? Rice. It wasn't bears, it was rice, and so gummy didn't go with it. Oh, jasmine's a kind of rice. I forgot. I know jasmine rice. I've had it plenty of times. Isn't it grown in California? I just didn't think of it. I was stuck on it being the plant. So brown rice, jasmine rice, sticky rice, sushi rice. Gummy bear descriptors: colorful, gummy, sugary, and ursine. Oh, okay. This was a really tough one today. Let's see what they rated it. 2.5. And he's, I don't know about that. 57%, 5 out of 5. That's more like it. Yeah, okay. 43% lose loss rate. Only 18% got no mistakes. No one else did my game. I'm not surprised. So yeah, people are getting blue and they're getting the rice. If I had only identified the rice, I would have been fine. It just didn't come to mind. That's all right. People aren't getting gummy bear descriptors. What even is that? I mean, I get it, but okay, there are a lot of people. 15% just got absolutely nothing. That's honestly not too surprising. We've got 11% only blue, 4% only yellow, 8% yellow blue. So it seems like I was kind of a unique game in that I figured out purple, um, which it seems like most losing games didn't. Although green is less likely to have been gotten than purple, but yeah. And I kind of had the bear idea, but I wasn't good. I did say maybe there's a sugar bear, but I wouldn't have said colorful bear. So yeah, I wasn't thinking these are just adjectives that you'd give to gummy bears. Okay. Anyway, I'm just trying to analyze to see like how I could have done better, and honestly, just thinking of rice was the only way I could have gone better. I think, and just some general knowledge that I was missing that I could have known. All right. A lot of people putting sushi in with blue, so I'm not the only one who did that. Sticky, pasty, gummy, sugary. Yeah, gooey descriptors. A lot of people did that as well. I didn't do this one, but a lot of people did colorful, sticky, gummy, and sugary. So just maybe thinking about candy, that would make sense. All right. Maybe this is a lot of like, I think that there's going to be an adjective category. I don't know what we're describing, but I'm going to try some adjectives. It seems to be what's going on there. And a lot of this is going to be green and yellow guessing because that's what's left. Because a lot of people got purple, blue. No, that's not true. No, purple and green were rare to have gotten. Okay. What are people guessing first? Blue. I mean, if you know what all of these are, then it's fairly straightforward. So it's a trivia category, as I said. A lot of people getting yellow. Just if you notice the rice, those are the rice categories. And then this sticky, pasty, gummy, sugary. Just we're describing something like candy, maybe, or gummy, or something that sticks. Like I was saying, putting sushi in with blue is pretty common. Purple first is 4%, recognizing the princesses. I'm we're not okay. I was gonna say we're not seeing any purple plus jasmine, but here it is. Yeah, I think whatever Ray is, whoever Ray is, I think it is Raya. Let me look that up. Disney Raya? Yeah. Oh, it's Raya and the Last Dragon. It wasn't the bear one. Okay. I watched the first like 15 minutes of that and then turned it off. I was so bored. But I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. It was on while I was doing other stuff. And I put it on for Lily. Anyway, oh my gosh. Keep clicking. All right. How'd you do?